Leanne Quigley is working on a project to transform theatre for deaf audiences.
Okay, so the name of the project is ISL Deaf Translation Project.
Leanne and her team are interpreting this production at the Dublin Fringe Festival. They are using Irish Sign Language, the language used by most deaf people in Ireland. But this isn't the familiar model of having a hearing interpreter sign to a deaf audience.
Generally, if people go to the theatre, you will see an interpreter standing there, but this is going to be very different because we have a team of 6 people, 2 deaf interpreters and 4 hearing interpreters. So maybe people are wondering, deaf interpreters, what do they do? So the deaf interpreters are actually going to be the ones on stage.
The result is team interpretation.
So when interpreters are standing on the stage, the hearing interpreter will be sat in front of them, opposite the deaf interpreter. So this is what they'll be doing, we call feeding.
The aim is to make the performance more accessible and inclusive. Creativity and representation take centre stage.
If the interpreter is there and they're translating and you know what they're talking about, you get the full benefit. And deaf people are like everybody else. They have a right to accessibility, to access the language, access the show. So I think this is an amazing opportunity for deaf interpreters, to stand where they should. The deaf community are the custodians of the language, so they should be the face and the forefront of the language when it's accessing the arts.
The Dublin Fringe Festival says the project has been a success. It plans to deliver more interpreted productions next year.
As this type of practice emerges in terms of translation and ISL translation, it'll become more refined, and then over time, it'll be hopefully become an integral part of how theatre companies make work and present work.
But what did people in the audience make of the experience?
Oh yeah, really impactful. I think for it to be accessible, to have that flow of language, both in spoken language available to me, yeah, really impactful. Yes, definitely, I really enjoyed it, absolutely.
That's why this project was very important to us, to spread awareness and see that it can be done, and hopefully it will catch on and people will see how accessible it can be and how easily it can be achieved.